Hi guys, we are doing a cardio core workout today that is going to have some elements of higher intensity cardio worked in with some core sets. Those higher intensity exercises are going to have good rest periods, so you'll be able to do a good job with them. But we are going to work some core sets in to give your body a little bit of a break before it gets ready to work again. All you need is a mat, so if you'd like to do this one outside, it's a great one to do outside. I can't, my family's outside. It's a beautiful day, or else I would be outside. This is perfect for that. Just get into your mindset that when you're doing your cardio, especially a couple of sets I'm going to talk to you about, you're going to work really hard because I really want you to need a break afterwards, okay? We're just going to start with a quick warm-up set. So if you have a warm-up that you like to do, go ahead. If not, I will get you warmed up. Hi guys, we are going to start with just a quick cardio set. It is going to be just stretching you out, getting you ready to work. We're going to start with a reverse lunge, reach to the side, up, reverse lunge, reach to the side, okay? Get ready, 3, 2, 1. Just start with that reverse lunge, reach to the side, up, reach to the side, up. Get a nice little stretch here while we're getting that heart rate up a little bit. We're stretching your legs out. Whoops. Great job.
3,
Almost there.
2, 1.
Break. We'll hit the other side. Just getting your body ready to work.
3, 2, 1.
Go back.
Exercise 1.
And again, reach to the side. Up. Oops. Lost my balance. Reach to the side. Up. Reach to the side. Good. We want to really think about dropping that back knee, get a little stretch,
3, 2,
drive through that front heel.
rest.
Now we're going to do a squat, warm those legs up. When I come up, it's going to be a straight leg. I'm going to punch to the side.
3,
So just like this.
1.
Same side.
Exercise 1.
Squat, punch. Get a little stretch out on that leg. Pick up the pace. We'll get it going a little bit more, get that heart rate up a little bit more. Awesome.
3, 2, 1.
Great, we're gonna hit the other side. Kind of get a feel for what's happening. We're gonna do 4 sets. We've got 2 of them down.
3, 2, 1.
Down,
Exercise
up.
1.
Now, just like we did the other day, we're going to keep your body guessing. The sets are going to be about the same length and time, but we're doing all different timing structures.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
All right, wood chop. Arms are up. I'm going down. This leg's turning. See how my foot's going to end like this.
2.
One side. So reach it up,
Exercise 1.
down, up, down. It's twisting. Good job. Oops, working on rotational forces. Once you get it down, you can go a little faster.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Break, we'll hit the other side. Same thing, you're up.
3.
This foot twists in. As it comes down, that leg's
Exercise
down. Once you get it going, you can go a little faster. That's what's going to get that heart rate up. Awesome job. Working on rotational forces,
2, 1.
different planes. Just plain old skiers. Feet back and forth, arms up and down. Get those shoulders warmed up
1.
and get ready to
Exercise
work.
1.
Now this next set, we're going to do, this is my favorite way to do Tabata, although we're not doing Tabata. We're going to have a longer break, but it's going to be jump squats and mountain climbers.
3.
The idea is I want you to be working, break.
Rest.
I want you to be working so hard that at the end of that set, you need a break. I probably will not be going as fast as I normally would,
1.
but I want,
Exercise 1.
because I'm talking, but I want you to work really hard. We're gonna get a good set in that first set. You'll get a long break, and we're gonna do core afterwards. So try to work hard. It's 5-minute set.
3, 2, 1.
Great job.
Rest.
All right, this next set, remember, gonna work really hard. Okay, this set we're going back and forth 4 times. We're gonna go between jump squats, mountain climbers. If jump squats are too much for you, feel free to do air squats, but remember they're really fast, okay? If you want to really challenge yourself though, you're going to try to get as many jump squats in as you can. We're talking fast here, so if you normally do 10 to 12 jump squats when we're doing a 20-second set, you're looking for 17. If you normally can get that 15 to 17, you're looking for more than 20. You want to really push yourself. You're only doing 4 sets of jump squats. So that's the key to this one. We want to really push yourself on this one. And mountain climbers. Remember on these mountain climbers, you're just driving up, but it's fast mountain climbers. It's not leisurely, it's fast. You're going to get a 20-second break here. You're going to work and rest the same amount of time. So work for that rest. And when we're done with the set, my goal for you is to need to pause me, to walk around and take a couple of seconds, okay? All right, so let's get ready. We're starting with jump squats. If you're doing jump squats, remember to land softly, try to get low. If you're doing jump squats like this, you should get a ton in. If you're going low and you're jumping high, you may not get as many reps in, okay? All right, get ready. We are going to go in 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 1.
So, I'm not going to talk a ton during this.
3, 2, 1.
I
Rest.
gotta go a little slow. Hopefully you guys are going faster than I am. We're on mountain climbers next. Push yourself. Count it. That's your best way to know. Get down and get ready. Count how many you're getting in. That way you can see, try to get as many next time. Maybe even more.
2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, back to those jump squats. Get your breathing in order. Go right back at it. Remember, you want to take a break after this. Work hard enough that you need to do that.
3.
Nice long break and start.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Rest.
All right. Got mountain climbers. Work hard. If you're pretty good at mountain climbers, make 60 your number. Don't accept less. Try to really push it here. If mountain climbers are not your best thing, work for 40.
1.
And start.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Halfway through. All right, we're gonna hit it again here. Woo! Jump squats. Be thankful I'm giving you that full 20-second break. Normally I do this with a 10.
2.
It's not as fun. And
Exercise
start.
1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Whew. Okay. Let's hit these mountain climbers here. What has been your number? Stick to that number. Don't accept less. Try to keep it at just as fast. Remember, we're working for a break.
1.
And start.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! Last set. Okay. You try to get that number again this time. Work hard. Hard enough that you have to pause me after this. Get ready here.
2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1.
Keep going.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo! Legs are burning, right? All right. Mountain climbers are it. I want you to have to lay on the ground afterwards. Get ready here.
3, 2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Ooh, I think I barely got my number. All right, hopefully you need a break here. Pause me. When you come back, we'll work on core. Take as long of a break as you need after that one. We're gonna hit core right here. We're going to do the same thing we did earlier. Each exercise 2 times. We're going to hit one side on most of these. So first one, nice and easy. Your feet are just up like this, or you could put your foot like this. You're coming up and touching that knee to the elbow. If you have your feet like this, you're bringing the elbow to the knee. Make sure you're not bringing your knee to your elbow. See how that pulls back? If you think you may have a tendency for that, put that ankle on your knee. That will alleviate that. Okay, so get ready. We're gonna do right side to that left knee. Get ready? 3, 2, 1. Up,
Exercise
and try to
1.
come up to the knee. Not the elbow or the knee to the elbow. So if you feel like you're coming like this and you're barely crunching, you probably are barely crunching. So switch it to
3,
this.
2, 1. Rest.
Break. Now we're gonna go to the other side. After this, we're gonna flip over to a plank.
3,
Get those feet up.
1.
Try to keep them
Exercise
at
1.
that 90 degree. Come up and tap. Awesome job. Should be feeling this in those obliques, especially if you're coming up and tapping.
3, 2, 1.
We're over. Let's get in a high plank. We're gonna pull that knee up and try to do knee circles with one leg.
2.
Very small circles, so get in that plank.
Exercise 1.
Right leg comes up, small circles. If you need to take it back and then come back up, go ahead. It is a push to try to keep it here the whole time. Don't let that back sway.
1.
Break.
Rest.
Remember, if you need to take your foot back to take a break, just occasionally take that foot back and take a break. Get ready?
2.
Make sure your shoulders are staying above those hands, and just small circles. Awesome. You should definitely be feeling your core burning on this one. Woo! Almost there.
2, 1.
Switch over. All right. We're going to be on the ground. I'm reaching to the outside of that leg.
3.
Try to think about, I'm going to pause it here for a second. But when I'm lifting, try to think about using your chest to do the lifting, not your head and neck. You're lifting that chest up, okay? I'm reaching out, come to the other side and out. We'll do this exercise 2 times. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Exercise
So
1.
out and out. Great job. This one I always feel way more than I think I would. Woo! Burning. Awesome job.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
So depending upon how much you're coming up, we'll modify that some. You shouldn't have any issues with your low back on this one,
1.
because you're pushing that low back into the
Exercise
ground.
one.
Now, if I need to modify, I'm just not lifting up much. To make it more difficult, I lift up more. Really reaching out. You'll like the next one. It's a little bit of a break.
3, 2, 1.
We want to strengthen that low back as well as your core. We're going to lift up, go out into that X-Man together. If you need to come back down, come back down. So lift up, X. If you can keep it up, go ahead and just keep it up. It's only 20 seconds. Just make sure your head is face down at the mat. You don't want to crank your neck up. Arms are just going out to an X and together.
3,
Legs out to an X and together. Break.
rest.
So just lay down here. Take it as a little bit of a break. Your heart rate should be coming back down
1.
after that
Exercise one.
last set. Make sure you're looking straight at the mat. Nice and controlled motion. This is strengthening up those glutes, which help protect that core as well as your low back,
3,
your upper back.
1.
Break.
Rest.
Okay. We are going to get back up and we're going to hit that cardio again. Kick that mat out to the side. We're doing 2 exercises here. We're doing high knees. First one, if that's too much, march and reach, but speedy march and reach. And then it's that touchdown jack. So we're down, I'm touching the ground together, back down, opposite hands. But make sure that when you're touching, remember like we talked about before, I'm squatting down, I'm not hinging. If you find yourself going like this, try to bend your legs more. You want to touch the ground in between. First 20 seconds, high knees. Second 20 seconds, touchdown. 20-second break. Then we're going to go back through. We're going to do 10 high knees, 4 touchdowns, back to 10 high knees, 4 touchdowns. We'll get a break. We'll start that whole set over again. All right, if you need a longer break right here, take it. If not, let's jump right in. Let's start with those high knees. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I figured my shoes were getting a little wacky with their tie. Try to make sure when you're doing the high knees, you're getting high knees. We don't want them like this. We want high knees up. You're going right in, no break.
2, 1. Rest.
Right into touchdown. Touch that ground. These feel pretty good compared to what we've done. Try to touch the ground. Try to make sure your knees aren't collapsing in.
1.
Woo! Nice long break.
Exercise 1.
Now, when she counts us down again, 10 high knees, 4 touchdowns. It's back to 10 high knees. So get ready. You count these on your own. Get ready.
3,
10 high knees,
1.
4
Rest.
touchdowns. Right into it. I didn't touch on that one.
Three, 2,
Keep going.
1. Exercise 1.
Good job. This should get your heart rate back up without a ton of work.
1. Rest.
Break. Whew, I need a drink. All right, we're starting that again. That whole set one more time. Your heart rate should be up. Get your breathing in order.
2, 1.
High knees.
Exercise 1.
We've got 20 seconds here. Right right into those touchdowns in. Awesome job.
3, 2, 1.
Right into touchdowns. Great job. Keep up with me. Try not to let those knees collapse.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Exercise 1.
All right, 20-second break here. One more time. Do for 40 seconds. That's all you've got left. High knees and those touchdowns. 10 high knees, 4 touchdowns. Then you'll get another core set.
2, 1.
And start.
Rest.
Obviously, you can hear her. Don't pay attention to her rest. Try not to cheat yourself. Occasionally, I don't touch.
2.
Keep going.
Exercise 1.
You got 20 seconds left. Almost there.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Awesome. Walk around if you need to. Meet me back here for core. Okay, grab your mat. We are going to do an EMOM here. That means every minute on the minute we're going to do an exercise. 5 is going to be your number for this set. So we're just going to do those V-up crunches. It's 1. I come down and touch my feet. My legs are out like this. If that feels like too much, keep those feet down and just sit up and tap those feet on the outside. So that would be 1. Do 5 of those. Then right at the base of your bottom, put your hands, your legs come straight out. You're doing leg lifts. It's a small pulse at the top and down. If that feels like it's causing too much lower back, you're just gonna bend those legs and it's gonna be down with the small pulse at the top. Then we're gonna roll over, we're gonna do plank shoulder taps. Remember to make sure those shoulders are above your wrists. And I like to have my feet kind of apart, but make sure your butt's not in the air. We also don't want it sagging either. That counts as 1, so it's 1, 2, you're counting 10 total, 5 each side. Once you're done with that, you just take a break until the next minute. So it's 5, 5, 5 with those plank shoulder taps for 10. So get ready, we're doing those V-up crunches. Remember, I'm out like this, tap. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So it's out,
Exercise.
1, 2, 3. Right to the leg lifts. Try to pause at the top. Let your core do that lift, not momentum. I think I got 5 there, sorry if I didn't. And 10 total on these taps. I think I got more than 10. All right, keep going. If you're not finished yet, go ahead and take a break. You need a break before you start again. We're gonna start with those V-up crunches. When she counts us down here.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Great job. Try to get full extension out. Nice pause at the top. Pause, lift. I'm gonna do one more. I think I had 5, but just to be sure. Planks, try to make sure that you're not letting that butt creep up. Okay. Get ready. If you're still working, stop. Let's get ready to start our set again. We're halfway through, we've got 2 more.
3, 2,
So
Exercise.
5 each one. Remember to pause at the top here. Resist the urge to just let momentum do it. Try to let that core do the work. Also, try not to let that butt sway back and forth on that one. If you feel like you're swaying too much, just hold the plank. Okay. If you need a break here, take your break. Go ahead and stop. Get ready, this is the last one. Do a good job. Don't just try to rush through the motions.
3,
Get ready.
2, 1. Exercise.
Remember to pause. And finish up. Try not to let that butt sway back and forth. Finish up that core set. And I've got another cardio for you. Okay, we are going to keep that body guessing again. This is going to be every 30 seconds, you're going to start a new exercise. You're going to count your number. So I won't be talking a lot during this set because it's the same thing I gotta count too. You're going to get down. First one is, we're going to do that corner to corner punch. Everything's gonna be right side, first side. So I'm going side to side. 60 is my number. I've got 30 seconds to get that 60 in. You should have enough time to get a break. Then when she counts us down, we're doing knee-ups. You're shooting for 30 of those knee-ups. So it's 60, then 30. Then we're gonna take it down to 10. The next 30 seconds, lateral hops. Just 10, you should have a nice break. Then we're gonna take it down to 5. So if it's 5, you know it has to be a stinky exercise. And it is, it's a burpee. We're just doing 5 burpees. Now, if you feel great and you're like 5 is not enough, go ahead and do 10. If you feel like 5 is too many, you could try it with just standing, no jump, just a burpee with a stand. If you're like, oh, there's no way, and you're feeling super winded, take that 30 seconds as a break, okay? All right, I'll walk you through each one. First one, we're shooting for are those 60 punches. You've got 30 seconds. We're gonna do this whole series 2 times through. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. You count yourself.
Exercise 1. That's halfway.
Okay, you're counting each punch. So it's 1, 2, or I only count the back, so I'm counting 30. You should have plenty of time for a break on this one.
3.
Now we're gonna do 30 knee-ups right here, and start.
Exercise 1. That's halfway.
Okay, if it's taking you too long to get finished, stop now so you have a little bit of a break. Take that number down a little bit. We've got 10 lateral hops next.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
Should have a nice long break here.
That's halfway.
If not, you want to take a second. We've got 5 burpees. Try to make them good. Work for that break or take the number up to 10.
2.
And start.
Exercise 1.
Stand all the way up. All right. make those burpees worthwhile if you're only doing 5. We're gonna go back. We're gonna do punching. Left side this time, 60 is your number.
3, 2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1. That's halfway.
Knee ups, left side, 30 is your number. Get ready.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1. That's
Okay, so you have a choice here. You can work slower, you don't get as long of a break. Work really fast, get a longer break. It's up to you. Lateral hops, 10 is your number.
3, 2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1.
All right, ask yourself about these burpees. Was 5 enough of a challenge? If it was too much of a challenge, do march and reach, or that burpee stand. Get ready, 5, make them good.
3, 2, 1.
And go.
Exercise 1.
I'll keep going for you guys doing 10.
That's halfway.
I think that was 10. All right, finish up here.
3.
We've got a quick core set then.
Exercise 1.
Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna hit our last set of core here. If you need a longer break, take a longer break after those burpees. The idea of this workout is we're using higher intensity cardio, giving you appropriate breaks during that cardio, but then we're also giving you a longer break hitting these cores. All right, this set, we are going to do 2 times through. I'm gonna have that right arm up, that left leg straight. I'm going to come up and touch the outside of that leg. I'm gonna try to get up onto that elbow. You know how we try to really reach up? It should be a good crunch. Then immediately, I'm going to, when she counts us down, we're gonna do 20 seconds on, 10-second break. That next exercise, we're not gonna hit the other side. We're gonna go right to a side plank. I'm gonna try to keep that hip up. If I need to, I'm gonna be on my knees. Then I'm gonna lay back down, do the opposite side, then do a side plank. Then I'm gonna repeat it again. You should definitely feel this in your core. So get ready. We're gonna start with that right arm out, left leg out. Get ready? 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up.
Exercise 1.
Get a couple of extra seconds on this one. Oh, good. Remember on all of these, if you need a longer break, take a longer break. This one you should not feel in your low back because your one leg is bent. You should feel it in your core.
1.
Okay, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna do a side plank, either on your knees or on your leg. We have that left side plank is what we're doing.
2, 1. Exercise 1.
Up on that elbow, my hips wanna come down. I need to pull those hips up nice and high. Try to make sure my body is in a straight line. My shoulders, my hips, and my knees, and my feet are a straight arrow. We tend to see this with the butt going in the back. We call it a check mark.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
Now, that left leg's bent. Straighten out that right leg. Straighten out that left arm.
3, 2, 1.
And up.
Exercise 1.
Great job. Hit this side, and then we're going to do a right side plank. Awesome job. Really try to touch the
3,
top.
2, 1. Rest.
Now I'm going to turn this way so you don't have to look at my rear end. We're gonna put that right arm down. We're gonna get in a plank. Remember, a nice straight body.
2, 1.
I'm
Exercise
in that
1.
plank, my hips want to sag. I gotta pull them up as soon as I get here. Pull them up nice and high. I should be feeling that pretty immediately because I just really worked that. Awesome job.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Rest.
Okay, go back again. We're gonna start left leg straight, right arm straight.
3, 2, 1.
And up.
Exercise 1.
We're gonna repeat that whole set one more time. That's it. Great job. Really try to touch at the top. Try to connect that hand and that foot.
3, 2.
And come up on that shoulder. That makes a
Rest.
difference. All right, back to that side plank again. Keeping it simple today.
3,
You're like, sure.
1.
I feel like there's a lot
Exercise
happening.
1.
All right, get those hips up. I know my hips want to sag. I gotta think, pull it up, up, up. I should be feeling it right in here. Those obliques are working. Almost there. You got 5 seconds left. Try to hold it here.
2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
All right. We're gonna straighten out that right leg now and this left arm. I like to keep the other arm straight too.
1.
And I
Exercise
just come
1.
up on that elbow. This is your last 20 seconds of these. So you can be thankful about that. Great job. I'm getting a phone call. Sometimes that screws up my
3,
video.
2, 1.
Hopefully
Rest.
it's not. All right. We're gonna be on that right arm now.
2, 1.
And
Exercise 1.
up into that plank. Straight body, double check. Pull those hips up. Fantastic job. You're almost done with this core set. Then we have one more cardio.
2, 1.
Woo! All done with that core. Now we have a cardio. Okay, this is your last set here. So if you are feeling totally taxed, take a longer break, walk around, take a couple of seconds. If you're still feeling like it's a little too much, then you can just, if you want to work through this set, you can skip the set, go right to stretching. But if you want to work through this set, just take each of the exercises intensity down. This is going to be like that first set. We're going to do each exercise 2 times. So we're starting out with jumping jacks. Remember, straight arms gets that cardio effect up more. Your heart rate is up, so it should hit it right. I mean, your heart rate has been up, so it should go right back up there with no trouble. That's going to be your first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to squat, do that one-legged jack. This one, you really can get your heart rate up if you extend those arms out and you're speedy with it. No impact. Then we're going to do that. It's kind of the same thing. We're squatting down, jumping out and down. Same thing, straighter arms, gets that heart rate up more. For all of those, if you're feeling completely winded and you need low impact options, you can do this, you can always go to march and reach as well. Okay, so you know if we're building up, we've got one more exercise. You've only got 2 sets of 20 seconds. We're gonna do those windmill jacks. Windmill jacks are just fast jacks with your arms moving quickly. So it's just, arms are going out and around and you're hopping very quickly. There's no pause there. It's not like like an air jack, okay? It's just fast windmill jacks. Try to land softly on those. If you get to that part and you're like, absolutely not, just sub in one of the other ones. All right, it's your last 4 minutes. Let's make it good. Get ready with jumping jacks. Get ready, 3, 2, 1.
Exercise 1.
Remember, I know there were a lot of high intensities, but those high intensity exercises, getting that heart rate up into that high intensity zone, above 80, 85%, is going to have more of a positive effect, right, on your body than a steady state cardio, like running, something like that. You're gonna get that long afterburn, 22, 24 hours.
Exercise 1.
You're also going to have really positive effects even on your steady state exercises. People who do these higher intensities are going to end up being faster runners. It helps your cholesterol, your blood pressure, your body fat, so many different things.
1.
Cardiovascularly, we've got that one-legged squat. So, I know it's a fight, but it's a really worthwhile fight.
1.
And you can pat
Exercise
yourself
1.
on the back. It also helps pop up those serotonin levels, helps with brain function, so many good things. Almost there. Try to remember, touch at the top,
3.
speed and tempo.
1.
Break.
Rest.
Got one more set of those. Your heart rate should immediately hop back up.
3, 2, 1.
And start.
Exercise 1.
Because it knows it's been there already today. I'm a little slow here. Hopefully you're going faster than I am. Talking always makes me slow.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
Got that squat with the jumping jack. We're halfway through this set. You only get 2 more exercises.
3, 2, 1.
Squat,
Exercise 1.
jumping jack. A little bit of a break before we hit those windmills. Almost there.
3, 2, 1.
Break.
Rest.
I don't know what my heart rate's doing. Hopefully your heart rate's up.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Exercise 1.
Great job. Almost there.
3, 2, 1.
All right, windmill jacks. Make a commitment if you're gonna get those done. Woo!
3.
220 seconds is all you got.
Exercise
And start. Land soft. Awesome job.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
I'm gonna give you a little longer rest.
Exercise 1.
Give you a full 20 seconds here before you hit it one more time. When she's ready to count you down, I'll flip it over.
3, 2. Exercise 1.
And start. Last one. Make it worthwhile. Awesome job. Fight for it. You got it.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Awesome job. Walk around a little bit and meet me for stretching. Yay, awesome job doing that workout. It was not easy during those hits. Pull those arms up and pull to the side. Hopefully you were able to, at least during 1 or 2 of those sets, get that heart rate in that higher zone. Reach straight out. And let's just drop down and hang down there for a second. Just let that back decompress. Grab those feet or those ankles and let's sink down into that squat. And let's use those elbows to open up those hips and just rock slightly side to side. Now that you're warmed up, this should feel a little easier than it does when we do it in the beginning of a workout. We'll release those hands. Push straight back up again. Position yourself over your mat and let's just walk out into that mat. Drop those knees down and let's separate those shoulder blades. Just a nice separation there. Now, let's just bring that right leg up by your right hand and take that right hand and let's open that up. I'm gonna move this way so you can see me. Right hand is up. stretching out that chest. Now I'm going to put that right hand down by that right leg. I'm going to grab underneath my rib cage. I'm using this arm to push against that leg. It's right beside that leg. I'm going to grab underneath the rib cage and I'm opening those shoulders up. I should feel a stretch in that hip, in that chest. I'm going to release that. Bring that leg back and switch sides. So while I'm here, open that arm up. Bring that hand back down. Grab this left hand underneath the ribs. Remember to get this shoulder right beside that knee, under the ribs, and open up. Open that chest up. Now we'll bring that knee back down. I'll come back this way. Open those legs up, and let's sink down into that child's pose. Tighten up those elbows so that you get a nice stretch there. Walk those hands to the 45, and let's just stretch that side out. And take it to the other side, stretch that side out. Now, let's take these legs up. Let's grab a hold of your shins and reach across. Like I said earlier, it really is, pull that elbow to the back, hitting those higher intensity heart rate zones. And if you're not familiar with what your heart rate zone is, you could look that up, but I can give you a quick rundown. Switch sides, grab your shin and reach across. Take 220 and minus your age. That's gonna give you like your 100% zone. Take that to the back. Then if you take that number times 0.8, that's gonna tell you what 80% is. And if you take that number times 0.9, that will give you 90%. That's gonna give you a window of what those zones are. Now, if you're working like, let's put that right leg straight, put your left elbow and your left knee and reach straight out. If you're working in a zone for cardio and you're like 60 to 70%, that's probably more of 60 to 75 is your cardio zone. To get up into HIIT, you really have to get up above that 80, 85% zone. There's been some research that says 90% is magic. But definitely want to think about getting that heart rate for short intensity. You can't maintain it that high for super long time. Put that elbow in your knee and reach out. That's how you know if you're in HIIT. If you could continue to do that exercise for the full hour at that intensity, it's probably not HIIT. That's why we give you those breaks in between whenever we're doing things like that initial set of the mountain climbers and jump squats. If you could have kept doing that for another 4 sets of those, then you probably didn't work quite hard enough during those initial 4 sets. Have to work really hard enough that you need a break at the end. Let's go up on that knee. I want to stretch out that hip flexor. Tighten up that glute and lean forward. But there's scads of research. I just did a thing this week, a web training this week about it. Release that glute and lean forward, but just scads and scads of research about how important it is to do higher intensity exercises. It's really beneficial for just about everyone. Heel down, toe up, and lean forward. And it's important to remember that what is high intensity for one person is not high intensity for someone else. If you are just a beginner and you were trying this workout, it may have been way too much for you. You may have felt like you needed to scale it back. Pull that in and sink back down into that leg, and that's totally fine. As you progress, you'll see how you can get better. And every time you do an exercise, like in that 20 seconds for jump squats, when I used to do it, when I would do just Tabata, if I would just do a straight Tabata, just 4 sets of those and 4 sets of the mountain climbers, I had a number from when I first started to whenever I was doing it regularly. It had increased by like 6, that in that 20 seconds, I was able to get 6 more jump squats. You get better and better and better as you go. But also, same thing is said. You know, for someone else who works out and does HIIT all the time, you may not have felt it at all. You may not have felt this workout. Okay, so then this leg that's up is going to stay up. We'll put the other leg back, tighten up that glute on the down leg there, and lean forward. Let's get that hip flexor stretched out. It is really based off of individual fitness level, age, prior experience with HIIT. Let's release that and lean forward a little bit more. So you really have to listen to your own body when you do all of these exercises. I can give you a window of what to do, heel down, toe up, but you really have to listen to your own body on these. As you're doing your stretches, always remember to take a deep breath in. When you breathe out through your mouth, and you can try to sink down into that more. Let's pull this leg in now and go back. Lean over that leg. Get a nice little stretch. I always love this one. It feels so good. Go to the outside and to the inside. And let's bring that leg around. Pull that leg back towards you. I have really been liking doing the sets that are a bunch of sets, very similar time. Most of the sets we did today were 4 minutes. There was one that was 5, but all different timing structures. Your body's saying, what is happening? It's doing it's doing cardio, it's doing core. Okay, let's lay back, push that low back into the ground, and let's just open up that hip right here. So put that right leg on your knee and just open up that hip. Now we're gonna pull that leg back towards you. Grab it underneath the knee. Use that elbow to pull that hip open a little. Release that and drop that knee over. As you drop that knee over, your right knee's going to the side. You can grab it with your left hand and pull it down more. I'm gonna put that right hand out and try to get that shoulder towards the ground. Walk that hand up a little bit, and now flip that palm up and walk that hand up a little bit more. Take that leg over, and we'll stretch out that front of that other leg a little bit more. And now your right leg's gonna go straight, your left leg, your right leg's gonna be bent, your left leg's gonna go on top, and you're gonna open up that left knee just a little bit. Use that hand to push that leg open. And same thing, I'm gonna open up that leg, grab it underneath the knee, and now I'm gonna use that elbow to open up that left knee. Take a nice deep breath. When you breathe out, try to breathe out through your mouth and sink into that stretch a little bit more. I'm gonna drop that right knee that right foot to the ground, let that left knee fall over. If you wanna grab that right hand and push that down, you can. But reach that left arm out and walk that left arm up a little bit. Try to get that shoulder towards the ground. And flip that palm up and walk it up just a little bit more. If your shoulder's all the way up here and you're not getting much mobility, that's something you know you can work on, is trying to get that mobility. That's mobility in your back, that's mobility in your torso. All that's important. Megan and I talk about it all the time, but mobility is so important. Reach those arms and legs out. And just separate those arms and legs. And now real quickly, let's just stretch out those traps. I feel like low back and upper back is where we get most of our complaints. So pull that shoulder down from the inside and lean away from that. And that's gonna stretch out right here. You feel that tension in that area. Always try to think, especially when we're doing core, make sure you're lifting with your chest and not with your neck. You're not putting tension on your neck. And let's just grab a hold of that head with that hand. Use the weight of this arm to just lightly pull that down. Make sure that you're not keeping that shoulder up. Pull the shoulder down and away, and just let the weight of that hand pull that neck to the side. Chin down and chin up. Release that, go back and forth, and then take it to the other side. So down, just let that relax. Pull that shoulder down. I can feel it as soon as I pull it down. I'm like, oh, there's the stretch. Take the chin down and the chin up a little bit. Okay, awesome job today. I hope you enjoyed the workout.